All right, I'm Chris Axelrad, and let's talk about what nutritional therapy is and how it works. Nutritional therapy and how it works. So, nutritional therapy is essentially using nutrients, foods, and supplements as therapy for the body, to heal the body, to assist the body in its healing process. Remember, one of the principles that I always talk about is the fact that your body never forgets how to heal. Your body always knows the pathway to healing. Never forgets that. So nutrients help to nourish and support the tissues as they are trying to heal. And when the body is depleted of certain nutrients or overloaded on certain things like sugars and other starches and other types of things, it can impair the body's ability to heal. When the body has the nutrients it needs when it needs them, it goes and it is. The thing is this, okay? I just want to stop right there and say that, your body always wants to heal. Your body's always trying to heal, okay? And anything it's doing right now that we can say is unhealthy is simply an attempt to adapt to a situation that is not ideal. So for instance, when we're eating a lot of sugar, our body is attempting to adapt to that by storing fat. That's what our body's designed to do. And so as we keep gaining weight and keep gaining weight, it puts our body into a state of trying to adapt to this unnatural situation. But as soon as you start to lose the weight, as soon as you start to create the right type of metabolic environment, all of a sudden your body is going to start healing. Why? Because that's always its default. That's always its default. So when we give our body these nutrients, these specialized nutrients, whether it's through eating a certain diet or taking supplements, or what I prefer to do in clinic is both, to focus on the diet and to supplement to help the different organs and tissues that are having trouble to get back into balance faster. And when you do that, okay, it really puts all those healing resources going in the same direction at the same time. And let me give you an example. I see a lot of adrenal fatigue in my clinic, and adrenal fatigue is where things have come to a point where the stress system is starting to break down. The stress system is starting to become depleted, and particularly the adrenal glands, which are very important for things like keeping our blood sugar stable, for helping us sleep, for mental alertness, for emotional stability, and just for a general sense of energy and ability to stay, at a level energy. So, adrenal fatigue will feel like, continual tiredness or frequent tiredness, energy levels being very, fluctuating a lot, difficulty sleeping, moody and irritable, and a lot of times also people with adrenal fatigue start to have problems with their immune system where they're starting to get sick a lot or just feel, continually kind of a little bit achy. So what we can do in that situation is very simple. We can nourish, we give the body special nutrients that are designed to nourish the adrenal glands, and we do that through supplementation. And so there's certain herbal compounds and certain nutrient blends that help to really, flood the adrenal glands with the nutrients that they need to regenerate and restore and replenish themselves. At the same time, we take the diet and we make sure that we're not doing anything and eating a lot of foods that put a lot of stress on the adrenal glands. I mean, obviously that would be things like caffeine, sugar, and other types of foods that really make the adrenal glands work a lot harder than they need to. So we use the foods and taking certain foods out and eating certain foods to help boost the adrenal glands. We use supplements to help to nourish those cells and tissues, and that's how we use nutrition in a therapeutic way. And the cool thing is that there are nutrients and foods to every type of organ has its own sort of template of the nutrients and foods that best support it. So, we know that, for instance, the brain needs a lot of essential fatty acids, and so there's lots of supplements and foods that can provide those essential fatty acids. And we know that the immune system needs a lot of zinc needs a lot of selenium, vitamin E, vitamin D. So those are the kinds of things that we would do with immune dysfunction, as well as some different herbal compounds. And then there's other compounds that help support mucous membranes to grow in a healthy way and to manage their state very well. There's certain nutrients and foods that assist with the liver to help the liver clear the toxins out of the blood and to function on a high level. There's actually nutrients to help the heart and heart muscle and cardiovascular system. And so really we can use nutritional therapy to support every single tissue in the body, every single cellular matrix and organ system in the body in a very, very direct and very, very powerful way that strengthens the biology and strengthens nature and allows the body, again, this is not something, the nutrients are not healing the body. The nutrients are providing the substrate, and the body then takes that and heals. Because again, the body, the default for your body is always to heal. It's always trying to heal. So nutritional therapy just provides a very powerful option for this, and it's a great way to, I don't want to necessarily call it a shortcut, because there's really no shortcuts to healing. Okay, you got to do what you got to do to heal. You know, it's not like you can just take a pill and boom, you're healed. But there is a way to facilitate. You know, it's a way to facilitate. Just like, you know, if you were going to build a house out of rocks. Okay, I mean, you could go out and walk around and grab each rock, you know, separately, and you know, over a period of weeks maybe or months, you know, as walking and bringing the rocks one by one, you could probably build a whole house. But if I just brought a truck full of rocks, you know, and just put the rocks right there by where you're going to build your house, and now you've got this big pile of rocks there, and all you got to do is just start taking them and building them because the rocks are already right there, obviously it's going to happen a lot faster. And that's essentially what nutritional therapy is. We're bringing the stuff there so that your body can use it and heal very quickly and very efficiently. And then you don't have to stay stuck on these nutrients. You know, that's a lot of things. A lot of my patients and clients will tell me that they're worried they're going to become addicted to the supplements, and I'm telling you right now, that never happens. Once your body catches up with its healing process, you don't need to take the supplements anymore. It's just like if you had injured your knee running. You know, at first you're going to have to do some therapy on your knee, and you might not be able to run at full speed, but once the tissue's healed, then you can just run. You know, now maybe that tissue will never be the same. Maybe you're always going to have to keep an eye on it, maybe take a little extra care of it, but it's not like you have to do intense physical therapy and all of the things that you did to heal it. It's not like you have to do that every single day for the rest of your life. It's the same thing with the supplements. So hope this helps you understand, you know, what nutritional therapy is and how it works.